You don't need a woman with a lot of bedroom experience. You really don't. Don't let people think that you need a woman that's been with a bunch of dudes in order for her to know how to please you. There are some guys out here that will have the position that they want a woman that's experienced. I want a woman that knows what she's doing. I don't want no woman to try to grab the Johnson and she don't know what she's doing. I don't want a woman that's inexperienced. I want a woman that really knows what she's doing. And the guys that take that position, these are the guys that they want a woman that is already what they need her to be. But the problem is, no woman is going to automatically be what you need her to be for you. Meaning she's not going to be tailored for you. So all of her experience that she's got dealing with other dudes, what satisfies one man may not satisfy you, especially when it's not done in a particular way that's tailored to you. So men need to get into the mindset that you gotta tailor the woman to you. And a lot of men, they want to skip the part of being a teacher and a leader, but that's the most important part. You gotta teach a woman how to please you. The fact that she know how to please Derek, the fact that she know how to please James, what that got to do with you if you're not Derek or James? And yes, you're both men, but when it comes to the subtle nuances of exactly how to please you, these are not interchangeable. And it goes beyond the bedroom, but we're focused on the bedroom. You need a woman that is specifically tailored to you, and the only way you will have a woman that is tailored to you is if you teach her how to tailor herself to you when it comes to that sort of thing. So we can't skip the part of being a leader and a teacher. And I always encourage that's how you deal with women as a man, as the lead. And the men that really seek out the women that got all this experience, these are the men that tend to not deal with women from that leadership position. When a man really harps on a woman having a high body count, because there are men out here that they want the thoughts. They want a woman that's very experienced. That's what they want. They're looking for that. All they're trying to do is do the whole smash and dash thing, so they're cool with dealing with thoughts from that position. That's all they care about, which that's their right. They can care about that. But if you're looking for anything more long-term, or even just long-term non-serious thing, so you're looking for just a long-term hookup buddy, it's not even that serious, you need to tailor the woman to you. And I'm all about the quality over the quantity. So it's a misconception that I'm challenging here. Oh, just because a woman has a high body count, that don't mean she actually knows what she's doing. That's another misconception. There are women out here that are not very teachable. They're not very teachable. They don't learn well. So just because they have a lot of experiences, that still doesn't mean they know what they're doing. And then you have the women out here that they don't have that many experiences, or even they're a virgin, but they're very teachable and they're very eager and willing to learn. You see, and especially as a man of the Most High, which I am, I'm always favor the virgin over the non-virgin, always. Or the closest thing to a virgin. They're gonna always be above the woman with the high body count. In my belief, as a man of the Most High, I want quality. And the most quality type of women are the women with the lowest body counts, in my belief. The higher the body count, there's the correlation that I talked about in why a woman's body count always matters. And go ahead and check out that video if you haven't seen it. I spoke about it. that correlation. I talked about it. But when you are a man that really values himself, I'm talking about in real life, you really value yourself for real, you are not gonna be a person that wants to be dealing with thoughts all day. You're not gonna wanna do that. You're not. Any man talking about how he loves thoughts all day, I don't really see those as men that really value themselves very highly. I typically see those as men that are typically desperate for some action that they really have to work hard to get, because they're already a thought. So it's, my thing is, why would you put a thought above a woman that's not a thought? But there are men that do this. There are men that they only want the release, which that's their right to want to deal with women in that way. They only want thoughts. That's cool for them. But I promote the quality over the quantity all day, every day. We live in a society where virginity is not promoted as being a good thing. It's promoted as a woman that's a virgin, she lame. And I'm thinking to myself, my Lord, if you've ever dealt with both, if you've dealt with women with low body counts to no body count, and you've dealt with thoughts, if you've actually dealt with both in your life, you would not come to that conclusion that a woman, just because she don't have a body count, that she's lame. Especially if she's a virgin and has a lot of other attractive qualities about her, which is rare. But if you were ever blessed enough to come across a woman like that, you would be an idiot to choose a thought of similar characteristics. You would be crazy. So we already know that the virgin, all things being equal, would be the more favorable option. So I don't know why some guys pretend like it's not. They pretend like it's not the better option, all things being equal. If you're the first man she's ever dealt with, you will have the best of that woman. That's typically how it goes. If you were the first man that woman has ever dealt with in that fashion, you're gonna get the best of that woman, especially if you a man that's actually where he needs to be as far as in his manhood, in his masculinity. If he's actually assuming his role properly, you're gonna get the best that he can get when it comes to dealing with a woman that has a low body count, which is a good thing. In this society, we promote too much of the thought culture, and a lot of these thoughts, they're not doing very well in other aspects of their life.